Now, there's a massive fuel crisis in the United Kingdom. Petrol stations are shut as the prices of gas is rising. The government insists that there is no shortage of petrol and allege that the problem is with the supply chain. There is a dearth of heavy goods vehicles drivers, which has affected the delivery of this fuel. Now, on your screens are visuals from petrol stations across the UK. Cars can be seen lined up. People are holding petrol, despite the government's advice against doing so. Meanwhile, the UK Transport Secretary Grant Shapps has promised that authorities will do whatever it takes to resolve the trucker shortage, which has affected a range of industries, including supermarkets. In fact, the government is even considering to bring in the army to deal with the crisis.
There's plenty of petrol. It needs to get distributed. It's like all the other, goods and services we buy in the supermarkets as well. It needs to be gotten to the location. In terms of the shortage, we know that there are a lot of drivers who want to take their HGV, their driving, their lorry tests. But of course, the centres were closed over the coronavirus, and about 40,000 couldn't take their tests over that period of time. So what we're doing is moving heaven and earth. I have already introduced legislation which has helped to double the number of available testing slots from pre-pandemic levels. So we're getting those drivers tested and through, and they're joining the marketplace.
So what has led to the shortage of truck drivers, and why did it happen now? Both COVID and Brexit are to be blamed. Many European drivers went home during COVID and have refused to return due to bureaucratic hurdles. Post-Brexit taxation system has also made it more expensive for EU drivers to work in the UK. Tests to hire new drivers could not take place because of coronavirus-induced restrictions. Fuel giants, including GP, have shut down some of its petrol stations. After petrol, there is the gas supply issue. Record hike in prices have affected UK's energy sectors. Residents are now bracing for soaring winter heating bills.
The problem we've had in the long term in the UK is that we've run a very lean gas supply business for at least a decade or thereabouts. In 2004, the UK ceased to be a net exporter of gas, and we needed to start importing that gas. The quantity of imported gas has run to about 60% today, and it's challenges over that component which are driving the prices up.